What's up guys, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Stranger Things 9 Tales from A5 is out. I've watched a little bit of it. The monsters are cool. There's like a pumpkin, it's like vines. It's all about these vines or something. It's interesting. Let's draw Elle with her hand up, blood coming out the nose. Landscape page, pencil eraser, hip pause if I go too fast. I'm going to start with her frowning eyebrow. Just do a check mark. Up, kind of bends a little bit and down. And then we want it to be sort of spiky at the end. And then bring it back down to the front. I think they give her like texture lines a little bit on her eyebrows. And there's like another line there. Her eye is under there, so she's like super angry, so the eye, top eyelid comes out from here, and then it comes around the back. That's got like a little spike in the corner. Very dark, heavy top eyelid. Bottom eyelid line, down from the spike, and then across. And it's like she's kind of squinting, so it's kind of flat. You know, it's not curvy. And then big, dark brown eyes. And a black pupil in the middle. And I think she has like lines around her eyes as well. Could be just the way the CGI is done, but we'll do maybe just one here, just like a little line there. Right, other eyebrow. Again, check mark, sort of bumping that way. And then we'll bring it back down. It's like another little frown line or something there. And then they have some textures on our eyebrows. Boom, boom, boom. So then her eye, so the this sort of top eyelid line then again in there, and then it comes down. And you want to add a little spike, and then bring it back into the eyebrow and darken it up. And then bottom eyelid line again. And then a big circular iris. And then black pupil. Okay, so her nose, so there's like a little bit of, you could probably draw a little bit of the bridge of her nose, but it wouldn't do too much. Then we go down and add her nostrils, just here, and in this style of show, they connect these together underneath, and then her nostrils on the side, just like that. And we might have like another little sort of nose line just down here in the middle as well. Maybe something on the side like that. So her mouth, so kind of smiling, so it kind of like bumps up, down in the middle, back up, then down again to the corner smile. And then the top lip, up, just like underneath this part of the nose, and then it like dips in the middle, goes back up, and then back down. And then her bottom lip. Like that. I think there might be like a little just line on her chin there. It's a real square chin. That way. And if you're wondering about proportions, eyebrow to the nose, the bottom of the nose there, is about the same as nose to chin. And then nose to the bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. So this and this are the same, and then this and this are about the same, roughly. Just if you're wondering about proportions of the face. Right, and then she's got like a top lip little line, and then of course the blood when she uses her powers. And then we go for a jaw. So it kind of curves in and out. And it dips in a bit, makes her jaw narrower. And then about mouth level, underneath the corners of the eyes, that's where you change and go up. So here we meet her earlobes, and you can only see sort of the bottoms of them because of her big curly hair in this. So then from here, so lots of like hair basically. You might see like skin of her ear in there. So sort of sideburns and hairlines and all that sort of stuff, just all in here. And then on this side, similar. Sort of hair coming out there, and they don't do much in the way of ear lines, but we'll add a couple. Right, so her fringe, very curly, comes down onto her head. So say like here, we get a big sort of curly sort of headline. The other side goes down this way. Like a single strand of hair just there. And this seems to just bump and weave its way back up into the part in her hair, just like here. And then some more. And so this part in her hair goes all the way up. And then there's like all lines that come down. ones that stick up, bumping up here. And there's like gaps between her head and like you can see light through it, you know. There's like a gap in her hair. And we'll just keep bumping it down. Real curly sort of ones. Spikes all here. So that come down that side then. And more hair spikes that kind of like stick out randomly just around here. This all goes down right behind, close to her neck. Gradually sort of getting smaller then. Down there. Just maybe finish off her hair in here. Okay, so over this side, I'll just do some more. Curves all the way down. See a bit more of her ear in there. Right, that's her hair basically. Right, and then we get her neck, the back of her neck, just under her jaw. And then we get her red jacket collar coming around this way. And then this comes out and down, and this side back in, down, and it's got like an inside line. And then she has like a purple t-shirt on. Right, and her shoulder just goes down this way. Right, so she has her hand up. So hand outstretched. Hands are tricky, so take your time, hit pause if I go too fast. So we start with the double bump on the bottom of the hand here. Just it gets your hand centered in the right place. And then your thumb comes out from that side of it. And your pinky is obviously the opposite side. Two bumps there. Around. Like so. And then index finger travels up side of the hand here. Kind of bumping 3 times. Around the top of the finger, and then bump 3 times down again. The curve lines where the knuckles are, where the bumps are, you know. And then the skin that joins the fingers together. And then we do that again. Middle finger is always the biggest finger. And then the ring finger. then some sort of like palm of the hand lines, you know, this kind of thing. Right, so because the hand is outstretched coming towards us, everything looks real short here and round. So her red sleeve, say, just curves around the base of the hand here. And then we have her wrist and purple, this top, the purple color. Just in there. And then the sleeve will go around again. And then her arm. Everything is foreshortened is what it's called. So it's coming into the foreground of the picture, so it looks sort of shorter and stumpier. So if the arm is outstretched, it's long, but if you go up towards the camera, it gets like real short. And then this goes down for the rest of her jacket. Got some sleeves. What's here? A button. Like some stitching or something coming down there. Alright, Tales from 85. 11. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.